guys, how's it going? Welcome back. New guitar day. Squire by Fender, but what is it? They have so many models. Anyway, so of course, on McQuaid today, my new toy came in. Now I haven't taken this out of the box. We actually cracked it at the store, and it's like, oh yeah, you want to do an unboxing, right? Yeah, of course. You got to do an unboxing. So anyways, we didn't take it out. Ooh, looks like we got some tools, a little welcome package. Nothing like a brand new guitar, especially when you get to crack the box yourself. Okay, I think I need a knife. Grab a knife. Yeah, steak knife fine. Anyways, so we've been waiting for this for a while. There were none of these left to be found anywhere, so we had to actually get it ordered in from the factory, which is kind of cool with me. I'm alright with that. You know, I think this is, what, maybe the second guitar I've bought, where I get to actually, it's maybe the second or third, where I've actually gotten to crack it open myself. You know, silicone pack.
Lots of elastics.
Yeah, elastics are always good to have.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, we have ourselves the left-handed classic 50s Vibe Telecaster. Nice! This is going to be so much fun. We got here, warning, California Proposition 65 warning, cancer and reproductive harm. Yep, who cares? Inspection card.
Yep.
Just gotta get this thing off of here. There we go. Yeah, it tells me the model, blah blah blah, who inspected it, setup, final inspection. Oh, so 4 people signed off on this thing. That's kind of cool. Well, I think we're going to go set this little puppy up and check her out, see what it sounds like. And we're going to peel all these little pieces of plastic off of stuff where it's on there. I'm not going to bother with the pickguard one yet, but I want to get the one off the pickup anyhow. I like that. Maple neck, maple fretboard, all nice glossy finish. Very cool. And those who are wondering, it comes with 942s from the factory. And I will not be doing any modifications to this one. I'm leaving her the way she is because she looks just great. Okay, so instant for you guys. 5 minutes of tweaking things up and getting things set up in my room for me though, but instant for you. Hey guys, alright, it's testing time. I've got her all tuned up and I had to put a shim in it. I kind of figured as much. My right-handed telly, I had to do the same thing. This one was from about the 9th fret down, had some buzzing, so I figured, well, check the neck out, it's running pretty dead straight. Truss rod is just at the snug point, so you can't really back it off to do much. But I didn't want to mess with the intonation of the saddle angles or heights, because that is all set really well, so they did a really good job with that. So it's just a matter of putting a small shim in the back of the neck here, and I've got a little piece of it sticking out just so that I remember where it is for thickness wise, and it's also easier to snag it back out of there if I need to. I've not bought a guitar yet with a bolt-on neck that didn't have to have a shim either in the front or the rear or none at all. Depending on the guitar, it seems to be that way. Hey, it's Canada, what do you want? Humidity and heat is wicked here, and wood seems to be getting more and more sensitive all the time. I don't know what it is. I remember the days we didn't have to shim a bolt-on neck, but apparently nowadays we do. So anyways, a little tiny shim, not a huge deal, doesn't bother me whatsoever, and it just thick enough to just lift it enough, and no more buzzing anywhere, which is great. So I got it on the clean channel on my Roland Cube 40XL amp. I will have other videos, of course, with this guitar going through the sound equipment and straight into the computer, so you'll get a much different sound than a camcorder, obviously. But that's future videos. So let's see what the thing's like. So I'm on the bridge anyway, to start with. Say this, Tellys do have pretty skinny necks narrow-wise. It's a little different to play. So yes, the guitar is tuned. It's me. I got to get used to the different neck on this. It's just really narrow compared to other guitars that I even still have. Not bad. So middle position. Guitars, factory strings, even though these are like brand spanking new, they're probably the cheapest thing on the planet, and they kind of really suck a bit, but I'm going to be changing those right quick to D'Addarios anyhow. Something went out. Nope, still me. I'll get used to it. Give me time. It's a little different. Let's try some distortion. A little more volume. It's got to be that one. I'm going to have to set the animation up on that one a little. It's the only dicey thing when you got 3-saddle system. These things are super picky. It's just a little. Well, you know what? We're going to try new strings first anyways. And then we'll think about what we can do about that. So that's going to be the D and the G. And it's almost like it's out just a bit. It seemed alright, but... that's nice. Just barely, but in here you can really hear it. That's solid, solid. Could just be a bad string. A bad string can do that too. I'll let you guys know what I find out either way. But so far, it's looking pretty good. Plays nice. There, the D is good. It's just this one when you fret this. Okay, so that's the A. I wonder. Maybe my tuner is whacked, who knows? See, that's solid now. But now that's out. By how much? Oh, quite a bit. The intonation is just a bit kind of off, and because of the saddle system type, it's going to be a little bit different to adjust that. I'm going to have to figure that one out. But you can't use a Snark tuner for setting intonation because they suck for that, so I'll use my good one on my Boss board and see how it does and see how close it really is too. Wouldn't take much to tweak that and just clean it up. Thing with these 3-saddle systems, in case you don't know about them on tellies, you can set your intonation, I wouldn't say dead on because it's not possible, but you can get them really super good, right? And you're always going to have 1 or 2 strings that are kind of going to have to be out by just a little bit. Well, in this case with a 3-saddle system, you got the control is 1 saddle does 2 strings at the same time, and it doesn't perfectly intonate, or doesn't intonate as well, I should say, as a 6-saddle system where each independent string can be, you know, pretty precisely done. So these are a little bit not as accurate, but if they're dialed in just right, you can get them really good. So I just have to tweak the middle one Just a little bit. The other ones are all fine. We're all good there. You can tell from, just listening to when you play, even when you're fretting the note, right? Like that's still solid. That's solid. That you can hear. It's definitely, it's just a bit. 5th fret tuning is in. Harmonics are in. So that doesn't really make much sense other than the intonation is just a slight out. I just got to figure out which way each string is, and then I have to split the difference basically to dial it right in. Otherwise, I say she's a good guitar. I'm really happy with it. Putting the shim in, like I said, is something that I expected to do. That doesn't bother me at all to put a shim in. It's something that just happens all the time. But anyways, still, really good guitar. She's more pronounced on the bridge. So I know it's not fret placement. Fret placement is fine because otherwise they'd all be whacked. So the fret placement is not out. You can hear it's just a bit. So I'll get it tweaked in anyway. So I guess I got some dialing in to do, which is fine, guys, but I'm not going to give you a review at this point. I want to dial that in. I want to play with this thing for a little bit, throw some brand new strings on it, which would be very helpful. I'm going to start with the new strings, then I'll decide about messing with intonation after, because it could just be we do have a bad string, which can definitely throw things out. I've seen it happen so many times. So I'm not going to say 100% yet on the intonation, but I definitely say we got to throw some actual real strings on this thing and start over from scratch that way, check it all over, and see if there's anything I do need to adjust. In the meantime, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hey, catch you on the next one. See ya.